Yo, it's Tang and welcome to my 2023 room tour. My blind's up to get all the natural light in, but this is what it looks like, guys. That's my TV side and this is my PC side. We're gonna start on the TV side and then we'll move over to the PC side. And I'm sorry if the video is shit. All the shelves here, I got it from IKEA. Everything here, the shelves, IKEA put it up a few years ago. Up here is my PS4 games. That's where I pretty much put them there, kind of showcase them. I'm trying to grow my PS5 section here, so that's where my PS5 game starts, and that is where it is. I got the Steelbook of Resident Evil 4 Remake and the Steelbook of Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. Oh my lord, what is that doing? These are my two controllers, the Xbox Elite 2 and the VILTROX Pro. A lot of people bash on the VILTROX Pro. You know, it is light, cheap, which is true. But the only reason why, honestly, I like this over like the DualSense Edge is because I get to have this, I get to flip this side, have the analog down here and D-pad up here, or vice versa. You know, I like the Xbox layout because it's more comfortable. This is the reason why I picked this one. There's no vibration, which I don't really care. Here is the PlayStation. The classic, I'll keep it up there. And here is the Nintendo SP handheld. I don't know if it still works, but I just decided to kind of just leave it up there. And here is all the Xbox games I have. That's where I put the Xbox. And behind it, so you can barely see it, I started my PlayStation. I put my PlayStation games back there just because I guess PlayStation is kind of irrelevant. So I just put it back here behind this TV. And on this other side of the shelf, I have PS2 Slim, PS5 controller, PS4 controller, and the PS2 controller. And this is the thing that I just recently found. I found this at a local Oriental store here, which is a sparkling water. Right down here is my Xbox Series X. That's my very first Xbox. And that's when I don't use it, I put it right there. Now you see the light here. I have a light, corner light here, and a corner light there. So these two corner light is I made it myself. I went to a local Home Depot, bought a PVC piping, put it together, and put a Govee RGB light strip behind it. All this probably cost me like 50 bucks. So yeah, you make it cheap. Also, the light behind the TV is Govee here too. So this is Govee and Govee as well. And you see this one here. You see this in a lot of room tour, which is the PlayStation light. You see it everywhere. It's connected. So this one you either connect it to a battery or you can connect it to a outlet. I connect to outlet just so I'm not wasting batteries on that. So this is my latest thing I add, and I really like it, even though it looks kind of ghetto rig, but it's okay. It has a purpose for me. And I mounted two. Well, since my TV stand is very thin and glass, I didn't want to crack it, so I mounted between two wooden Corsair. This is a Samsung. Hopefully it focus. A Samsung 48-inch Boomarm. And I have it attached to a Rode NT USB, which I wired the mic behind it, and it's connected to my PC. Cheap light, but works for me. It's powered by micro USB, which is connected to an outlet, and also has a phone mount. I switch between playing on my PC and playing on my TV. So when I play on my TV, I use these Boomarm, and it just comes in handy because all I gotta do is just pull it out, mount my phone as my face cam, and voila, that's it. How simple is that? It's just so convenient for me that I just yeah, I had to add it. It looks kind of ghetto, kind of right. It looks kind of weird to my setup, but hey, it has a purpose. TV is an LG. It is back in 2018. This is just a 4K 60 Hz, nothing special. 55-inch. Thinking down the road, I want to upgrade this to an LG C2 for the HDMI 2.1. But currently right now, I'll just keep this because that's not a capture card that could do a 2.1 pass through, so I have no use for it right now. Down here is my PS4 Pro, PS3, controller, charging dock, and then I have all these kind of miscellaneous box here. That's miscellaneous. This is HDMI cords. This is where I keep my PS3 and Nintendo PS2 controller, and at the end is where I keep a PS5, PS4, and Xbox controller. And this picture up here is my favorite Taiwanese artist, Jay Chou, and I decided to just put it up there, and I think it looks nifty. I also have a poster on this side, which is my favorite C-pop artist, that is Jay Chou as well. I customized that and I put it up there. And this here is my Govee light. You can see here, Govee as well. I added this switch here, which I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna turn on the switch. So that light I added is for my wife. So when I film, I turn the light on and she knows I'm filming. So she knows not to go in and distract me. And then when I'm done, I turn the light off and she can come in and disturb me or whatever she wants to do. So that comes in handy. And I should have got this years ago, but I'm happy I get to add it to my office. Very helpful when you're doing YouTube. That's pretty much this side, guys. Yep. Now it's time for me to show you guys the main attraction right here, my PC. First, I'm gonna start off with this chair here. This chair, I got at Amazon. This chair's been 5 years old. The cheapest gaming chair you can think of. And it's starting to crack right over here, unfortunately. I'm looking to upgrade it soon, like just get an ergonomic chair, but not, I'm looking down the road. So I'm gonna upgrade this probably pretty soon, but it's been 5 years and it does what it needs to do, so yeah. The spec for my PC, CPU is Ryzen 9 5950X, GPU is RTX 3090 Ti, I have 32 gigabyte RAM and 1000 power supply. And I also added, can't see it here though, but an Elgato 4K60 Mark II. I got that Elgato capture card on eBay for 90 bucks. A steal, because the original price for this to get it brand new is $250. I got it for 90 bucks. The desk, this is the desk you see here. I got the desk from Amazon. It's actually an L-shaped desk over here, but I took the one end off because I just wanted a straight desk. So, and I have two IKEA drawer on the side. So it kind of looks like a typical gaming you see on YouTube. People buy those Alex drawer and those tabletop and just put on top. So it's kind of similar like that. I don't know what brand it is, but I had this table since like 2018. Pretty sturdy. I wish I had like a longer desk, but the problem is the door's right there and I want to have like this much room of clearance. So this is the best I could do. I have this fan here, which is touchpad. It's nice because when I'm filming, it gets hot and this thing cools me down. My keyboard is Corsair, I believe it's a K70 mechanical keyboard. Mouse pad is Corsair as well, and also the mouse itself. I got the Stream Deck, the mini Stream Deck. The small Stream Deck is nice and compact, but it's kind of a pain. We got to constantly click to get into a folder and folder and folder. So I kind of want one big one just so I don't have to really click that much to get into a folder. So I might upgrade that one soon, but in the meantime, Stream Deck is fine. That's what I use. I have a Samsung wireless charger, so somebody charge my phone. For the speaker, I use a Logitech Z906. I put the speaker behind my monitor, and then that's the sub with the router and my hard drive. Now, the monitor is here. The monitors, the right, the one up there and the left, is Asus 24-inch 1080p 60 Hz. I got this monitor back in 2019. And the middle monitor I just upgraded recently back in February is an Asus 27-inch 1440p 170 Hz. And that's how I have my setup. I'm debating, sometimes I want to have like a dual setup instead, dual screen, because it's a lot cleaner. But I'm so used to using 4 monitors that I don't know if I could go back using dual. Because honestly guys, you guys might think I'm crazy, like you need no 4 monitor, that's overkill. When I edit videos, I have like my editing program here, I have my folders here where I drag clips and stuff. Up here I usually pull YouTube, and then down here I usually pull web browse. That's what I'm so used to doing that I don't know if I could go back and just use two monitors. That's my Nano Leaf, the only Nano Leaf I have, and that's my first RGB light my wife bought me. So yeah, and the 2 lights I have here is a cheap light from Amazon actually. Got it for like 70 bucks, and it works. I did not want to buy the Elgato Stream Key because that thing was like 200 bucks each. I got these instead. 2 lights was like 70 bucks. I got the stand mount for like 60 bucks. You know, it's still cheaper than 1 light. So I'm not looking to upgrade that anytime soon. The main camera I use is a Canon SL2 with a Sigma 18 to 35 inch 1.8. The camera is good, but there's one thing I don't like about the camera SL2 is that you have to turn off manual autofocus. It has to be manual, so you have to adjust yourself and then turn off the manual. It sucks. I want to get an SL3 because the SL3 can, you know, have a clean HDMI without disabling autofocus. This one here, I have to disable the autofocus to get the clean HDMI. Kind of sucks, but hey, it works. I have it connect with the Elgato Cam Link. Here's my cable management. The best cable management I have done. This is the best one yet. You know, doing cable management is so hard. I'm just like, I mean, from here it doesn't look that great, but honestly, when you're from here, it doesn't look that bad, right? Doesn't look that bad at all. It looks pretty clean. It took me a while. Here is my 2 go-to headphones here. The Astro A40. I got this on eBay for 50 bucks. Yeah, I got a lot of things from eBay, guys, for a cheap price. And I've been using this for a year already, and I love it, and I don't see myself upgrading to a different headphone anytime soon. This ear tag, I bought extra ear tag, and I just spray painted matte black. Just cause I do. That's the Astro A40. And then next to it is the Pulse. PlayStation Pulse. I actually use this just to edit video. The mic I use is the Shure MV7. I spray painted black to get rid of the Shure branding and to make it look more like SM7B. I think it looks pretty clean. I had this mic for 3 years now. I love it. I don't plan to upgrade anytime soon. I attached it to an Elgato Wave Arm LP. And it just looks clean. I just love that dynamic mic over a condensed mic. Unfortunately, my Rode mic here is a condensed mic, but I had this lying around, so I'm not looking to upgrade. No, I'm not looking to buy another mic just for the heck of it. So just use this, put this into good use. Over here is my PS5. When I'm recording content, I put the console here. So whether it be a PS3, PS4, Xbox, PS5, I put it right there. That is my retractable green screen, which is the largest retractable green screen you can get. I got this on Amazon. I had this for over a year now. Haven't had any issue. I know Elgato released their green screen, the XL version. This is bigger than the XL version. I'll show you how big it is. Look how big this green screen is. Look. Look at this. I'm 5'9". Look how wide this green screen is. And when I was picking my green screen, there was a lot of green screen that was smaller. I need a wide green screen. This is the only thing I found. This is like 92 inches wide, guys. 92 inches wide. It was expensive though. It was like 216 bucks or something. But hey, that's my green screen. And I actually found a trick to this, guys. So this is cool here. Sometime when you try to light a green screen, it's a little hard because, you know, the light is not shining the green screen properly, especially at like the bottom corners. It gets hard. Well, I have an RGB floodlight on both sides. I'll shine the two corners like this, and it lights up. I'll use these two lights to light it, and then I use my nano leaf. I turn it to white light. So the nano leaf and my other two lights shines the top, and then this two light shines the bottom, and it makes for a good green screen lighting. I'm gonna pull the blinds down. I'm gonna show you what this room looks like when it's dark with all the RGB lights on. And this is what it looks like. Camera isn't doing justice, but that is what it looks like. That's my crappy 2023 room tour. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.